This weekend, representatives with Tent City for Change held a rally marking 1 year of demonstrations while also calling on government to change the Residential Tenancies Act to end no-fault evictions. NTV's Mary-Kate O'Neill was there and has this report.
Ho, ho! No-fault evictions have got to go!
It was more than a year ago when dozens of protesters experiencing homelessness slept in tents across from Confederation Building.
We're all worth it, and we shouldn't be made to feel like we're not.
And that demonstration, now widely known as Tent City, then moved here to the Colonial Building. And while that demonstration is no longer permitted here on government grounds, for people like Stephen Reese, homelessness didn't go away when Tent City did. But as Reese says, out of sight, out of mind.
So it's time for everybody to wake up and realize that, hey, the actual physical tents might be gone, but we're all still living in them, in one way or another.
With another winter looming and prices soaring, Stephen Reese and other advocates continue their fight for change.
All we got from that point to now was excuses and basically told to the general public that this community is going to review this and that. It's time enough, to my experience, to stop talking about it and start making active changes that are practical and useful. Why are the most vulnerable being forgotten so easily?
Tent City for Change says there's a lot that has to be done to make housing more accessible. But on Saturday, a collective demand: an end to no-fault evictions.
We are collecting signatures for a petition that we will be delivering on Monday, and we're asking for an end to no-fault evictions. It's the most low-hanging fruit as far as it comes to changing anything on the ground for renters. Our government hasn't responded to any of the demands we've made or even taken our movement seriously. So I think we're feeling at this point we got to get louder and organize harder, and that's what we're doing.
Mary-Kate O'Neill, NTV News.
And NDP leader Jim Dinn was at the Tent City for Change rally after returning from a national conference focused on the housing crisis. Dinn says we need more non-market community-based housing and agrees the province should put an end to no-fault evictions.
It's one part of it, Mary-Kate, because we really had to look at an end to bring in some rent and vacancy controls, and we had to bring out other measures. But this is a step. But in the end, the real solution is more non-market, community-based housing that has support so that people stay housed. That's the ultimate goal, and that's the ultimate solution.